Hello everyone, welcome to the first locks DFS tutorial, or I guess our locks of the day. This is the first MLB video that we're making, and we're just gonna get it kicked off. Basically, all we're gonna do is name three players on each site that we like, and then and a pitcher every day. So three locks, and the first one I want to start with is Mike Moustakas. If you've looked up this slate at all, he is without a doubt the most favored player on this slate. He's facing James Shields, which just got crushed by lefties last year. He gave up a 3.77 WOBA and 18.8 home run per fastball against left-handed hitter. So just absolutely got matched by lefties last year. And Moose had a great season last year, and with Hosmer out of the loop and Salvador now hurt, he's going to be relied on a lot more. So he's a great play. I'm going to go ahead and just plug him into this lineup just so you can see it here. And another one that I'll give for free that I think pretty much you got to plug in Lucas Duda as well on this slate if you're looking to save money on FanDuel, because that 2,500 price tag with him batting cleanup is just it's too good to pass up. So consider that a free one. Next one on FanDuel is George Springer. He's only 3,800. Which is, again, another great price for the bat that he has. I mean, without a doubt, one of the best batters in this league. And honestly, in a great spot as well. This whole Houston team, that's a team that's probably going to be stacked by a lot of people. But Cole Hamels last year gave up a 5.01 xFIP and almost a 38% hard hit percentage to righties. So that whole team, there's a lot of righties on that team that are going to be good, but on FanDuel, Springer has a really great price at 3,800. I really can't see a team that you don't plug in Springer. And one more that I'm gonna give you guys as a lock on FanDuel is Adam Jones. Adam Jones, again, another really price play. The Orioles are a team that you can for sure stack on the slate, no doubt about it. But Odorizzi, a pretty high WOBA, 3.26 against righties, high xFIP, and an insane 41% hard hit percentage. I like Machado in this spot as well, although I'm pretty sure I'm going to be playing Moustakas everywhere. But you've got this new utility spot on FanDuel that you can pop him in, so something to think about for sure. But Adam Jones at that price tag at 3,000, really like. Okay, and next up we have DraftKings. Again, just going to give you three locks. First one is going back to that Houston team. I really like this price tag. First thing I saw on Evan Gattis on DraftKings. Again, against Cole Hamels, just got mashed against righties last year. His strikeout rate has gone down. I mean, there's again a lot of guys on this Houston team. We don't have this Houston lineup as I'm making this video yet, but last year Gattis batted fifth. I think that's what he's projected to bat again tomorrow. So that's kind of the guy I'm looking at here. Obviously, keep an eye on J.D. Davis. I know there's been a little bit more talk about him, but he could be getting the start. And at that price tag at 3,200, I mean that's a great one. Again, this is J.D. Davis is again someone to look at on FanDuel over DraftKings, just so you can stick him in that utility if you need to. Because even on this site, I'm looking at Mike Moustakas at third base at that price tag, and I'm not liking Duda as much on this site because of his price tag, but still at first base, DraftKings definitely has a little bit of a surcharge on their first baseman, and as you can see here, he's way down here, and at that cleanup spot, 3,800 is still not a bad price tag to pay for Duda, who has a great matchup against James Shields. Really like that whole Royals lineup, but at those two price tags, I mean, they're really hard to pass up even on this site. So I almost consider them locks here too. And so I guess the last one on DraftKings after Gattis, Duda, and Moustakas is going to be, after saving the money on them, I'm going to splurge and go with Mike Trout. Kind of obviously an obvious one. I mean, one of the greatest players of the game, goes without saying. Like I said, I like Springer a lot on the other side, but if you're going to spend up on DraftKings, I really prefer Trout. Really, really great splits versus Kendall Graveman, 457 WOBA and 367 versus righties last year. I mean, this dude is just, this dude can absolutely mash righties. Let me tell you. I'm going to cut this because I just totally forgot what I was saying. Have I said anything else? Oh. Yeah, so Trout is definitely my top lock if you're going after a high-priced player on DraftKings. That is who I am targeting. No doubt that there are some other plays up here. Mookie and Springer are both there. But like I said, I'm going to spend up a little extra and go for Trout in a great game against Graveman. I mean, Graveman's got to be one of the worst pitchers on the slate. So definitely someone that I'm targeting. And yeah, as you can see, he's all the way down here. All right, and then there are 2 pitchers on the slate. My 2 favorite pitchers. Both going to be high-priced guys, but the first one is Chris Sale, and he's going to be absolute chalk. And sometimes you just got to kind of eat the chalk and take it as it comes. I mean, he could honestly hit a 60 to 70% own clip. I wouldn't be surprised. The Rays lineup is absolutely abysmal. They're playing at Tropicana, but that doesn't really matter a whole lot. It's not a great hitter's ballpark. I mean, the Rays literally have C.J. Cron batting cleanup and guys like Daniel Robertson, Rev Snyder down further, and Chris Sale is the heaviest favorite. Oh my gosh, Chris Sale is the heaviest favorite on the slate. This Rays team struck out more than anyone in the MLB last year. Actually, I think they were 29th. So I mean, Sale is of course the top play on the slate. If you can get to him, go with him. He's you're going to see day to day here, but he should be good to go. Obviously, keep your ear to the ground on news, but he's supposed to throw a hard bullpen before the game. Should be good to go. And the other pitcher we have, again, these are for both sites. We like these pitchers on both sides, so kind of see what you can fit in. Luis Severino, absolute beast last year. I mean, just crazy good. Again, a nice favorite on the slate. Toronto isn't the same Toronto that we remember. Didn't make the playoffs last year, and they've fallen off quite a bit. They struck out against righties, and again, Severino, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game. I guess I'll say that again. Blue Jays struck out a lot against righties last year. I think about 21%, and Severino is one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and he should continue getting better this year. I mean, this is a young pitcher who's going to be around for a long time, so I really like Severino's ceiling and strikeout potential in this game. A lot of people will go with Aaron Nola around the same price tag, and especially on FanDuel, I think they're closer in price. So, but I do definitely prefer Severino in the ceiling he provides. So that is the first day of locks. Remember that you can go to locksdfs.com and subscribe there for cheat sheets, for the private Slack, and for optimized lineups that will be out before lock on the website. So, yeah, hit us up there or on Twitter at LocksDFS, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.